Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So on this channel I previously posted a video on how I previously exploited a strategy that's called a latency arbitrage. Latency arbitrage. It's not a new strategy. I think many traders have known about this secret for many years. I think for as long as trading has been around, people have probably figured it out. Um, Let me say from the onset, it's not exactly a legal trading strategy. So it's important that I say that from the beginning, because if your broker catches you doing it, they are going to ban you from trading with them, and they will probably not pay out what the profits that you would have made. But if you are probably going to be smart about it, or I don't know, however you are going to do it, then you probably what are going to get away with it. What is it? Maybe somebody is going to ask. I was going to say go and watch the other videos on the channel, but you can still go ahead and watch the other videos on this channel, or where I basically explain it fully. The purpose of this video was just to answer a question that I saw many people asking on those videos. Basically, what it is, latency arbitrage, is you are exploiting the differences in execution speeds between different brokers. Um, as a fact, there are some brokers who have invested a lot in their infrastructure and whatever, and probably also closeness to markets. So you find that most of the time those brokers, especially when it comes to news time, they are quick to interpret the market data that's coming in, and they do it faster than maybe several other brokers. So that's what's called latency arbitrage. What you're doing is you are opening a broker that has got faster execution times, and you are finding a broker that has got very slow execution time. For example, let me illustrate. Let me maybe just go down to 5 minutes here. So let's say this is just an example. Let's say maybe this is NFP. You find that maybe this is our first broker. You find that the moment the NFP comes in, the figure comes in, and the market starts interpreting it, you find that the first broker already has a spike. And then you notice that there are some brokers who probably still have a small candle and it's still dancing around, but eventually it also spikes because what, they are a slower broker. So what people figured out, or traders figured out, was you can simply what, watch the faster broker, and you take your trades on the what, slower broker. So once the faster broker is already spiked, you can still rush into what, your slower broker, and you take a buy and you catch that spike as well. Basically, you did not risk anything because you essentially knew what was going to happen. So that's the trick regarding latency arbitrage. It's not technically legal. Again, if you get caught out by your broker that you are using this strategy, you might end up losing your account. So, the common question that I've been asked on those previous videos was, how do we know which one is the fast broker and which one is the slow broker, and things like that. Fortunately, we have something called Google. You can go onto Google and you can just try and Google the surveys that have been done by several companies on which are the fast brokers or which are the slow brokers and stuff like that. But if you do not to do that, there is also a way that you can do that inside your MetaTrader. this technique, if you're going to do latency arbitrage, probably what you want to do is you want to do it with your MetaTrader 4. Maybe you can do it with your MetaTrader 5. The problem is with MetaTrader 5, it's usually faster than MetaTrader 4. MetaTrader 4 has been shown that sometimes it's 300 milliseconds slower than MetaTrader 5. So you decide which platform you are going to try and do the latency arbitrage. So going back to the video, how do you find the slow brokers and the fast brokers? Fortunately, you can do that in a MetaTrader. You simply have to go to your MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5, and you go to File. You click on File. Then you go to Open an account. So if you click on there, this box what will pop out. We are all familiar with this box when we are opening our accounts on MetaTrader 4. The difference with this is we never pay attention to this. We never pay attention to this. So these are now the ping speeds, like in microseconds. These are microseconds, and these are pings from your platform to the server, to the broker server, and things like that. So from here, you can actually start deducing which broker is faster or has got faster servers. And for example, you can see with my broker here, the 14, it's a real server. It's my broker is XM. By the way, you can sign up with them. Their link is in the description box below. One of the best and one of the fastest brokers in the world. So you can see that if you are on the real server 13, you are getting what, a speed of about 202.31 microseconds. If you are on their server, a real server 15, is 194.41 microseconds, and this one is almost the same. This was 195, this is 217, and these are their various servers. So what you are going to then do in this scenario, and they probably also have demo servers here. Let's see if we can find a demo. Okay, here is a demo. It's actually, this is a weekend. This is on a weekend, so probably things are going to be slower because this is on a weekend. So this is 231, and this is 656 microseconds. This is actually slow. This server is particularly slow. Maybe it's because it's weekend, and well, and this demo server again is also 675. This is their slowest. So what you're going to do then, here we've got some IC markets servers that we have there. So what you're going to do now is we've got BIC markets demo. So you see BIC markets demo is 193.48 microseconds fast. And if we compare it with my broker, it's actually, my broker is so slow. You can see that their server is so slow. This server is particularly slow. So this is how you begin to build a picture of which broker actually has faster execution times and is slower. So it's something that you can just observe over time. Let's maybe search for another broker. Let me just show you how you can do that. So we've got FDS there. Let's just do a scan. Let's see what's going to happen. Again, I'm not going to say this is the fastest broker, this is the slowest broker right now, because this is on a weekend. This is on a weekend. So you want to do this exercise during the week, and you don't want to just do it like once and then you say this is the fast broker, this is the slow broker. What you want to do is you want to be scientific about it. You want to test it out maybe for a couple of days, and when you find a broker here with servers that are slow, then you want to open a demo account with them, and then you actually observe. You put your servers, let me just close this a bit. You actually split your screen, and you put your broker that you think is faster on the side, and you put your broker that you believe is slower on the side, and actually observe. You want to be scientific about it. You don't want to just jump in and give somebody your money and then you lose it in the end. So going back to what we are doing, open an account. Let's see if we can find FPS. Did it load? Add new FPS. Let's scan and see if we can find something. See if we can find something. We can find something. Still not showing up. Let me. What other broker can I search for? But I cannot see any FPS on my list there. Let me see if I can search for another broker. See FPS there. Let's search for our Ari. Searching for our Pari. There we've got our Pari there. Let's see if we can get some pink data on the side. It's on a weekend. Maybe that's why things are so slow. I don't know. So we just need to give it some time. It's so slow. Maybe I'm going to clip the video here and continue when the data is filled up. It seems like it's coming in. This is 188. It's actually fast. So you can see our Pari is actually very fast. The demo is also fast. It's also fast. So this is how you then begin to build a picture of how to do your latency arbitrage. You're trying to find the slow brokers versus the fast brokers. Then you just do a split screen, especially at news time. Then you just observe, maybe for example in this scenario, you would see what's happening on our Pari. Then you go and do the same maybe with IC markets, and you have a window of a few seconds. You have a window of a few seconds to, when you see a spike on our Pari and that spike has not yet happened on IC markets, you have a few seconds to also go ahead and buy or sell in the direction that you have seen the spike that has happened on our party. You can see this is 193, it's actually fast, and 192. You can see generally this our party is fast. Generally, that our party is very fast. Um, what other broker can you think of? Still scanning is very slow, unfortunately. Uh, what other broker is there? Pepperstone. Pepperstone. Uh, I can be able to click on scan right now because it's still working in the background. Uh, but I hope you got the gist of it while it's now searching for Pepperstone. But I hope you got the idea of it. How to easily find the the fast brokers and the slow brokers. So let's see, let's just have an idea. Wow, Pepperstone here, the demo is 175 compared to like 298 on IC Markets Live. Wow, look, Pepperstone in the UK is very fast, even faster than our party because we've seen 190, 190, and XM is around 2. So what you want to do then is when you find a broker like our party or Pepperstone or my broker XM, then you find another broker that probably has maybe 400. Maybe they are pinging here the data is above 400 or 500, which gives you enough time. Of course, these are microseconds. We are talking of microseconds. So maybe you find something with 500 and above microseconds delay, and you just exploit that. So that's how you would basically do that. So this video was basically how to find these brokers, because I saw many people asking me how do we find these fast brokers, how do we find these slow brokers, and things like that. So this is how you can actually do it. And don't just do it one day and then you are comfortable and you say this is it, I'm in, and stuff like that. You can see here, Pepperstone, the UK servers, they seem to be faster, and these other servers, I don't know where they are located, they are very slow. So you want to make sure that you are watching the UK servers. There are UK servers there to see what's happening. But generally, you want these brokers, watch what these brokers are doing, and also find a broker that's maybe that's like standard 500, 600 microseconds. And then you basically have a window. It's microseconds up to a second window to do that. Or you can use a robot if you have a robot or things like that. So generally, our party is faster. All their servers are faster. All their servers are faster, and IC markets, for example, UK is it's going down. It's going down. Now it's 263. But there was a glitch there. If you saw, it was around 600 something or whatever. So that's how then you go about trying to do this latency arbitrage. Again, if your broker catches you doing this, you and the yeah, like your trades are so spectacular, they can't be explained. You're going to lose your account and they're not going to pay out your profits. But if you have a way of getting around it, of getting away with it, this is how you find the fast brokers and the slow brokers. I didn't want to make this video so long, so I'm going to end it here. If you have any more questions, leave them in the comment section below. I'll try my best to answer your questions. Otherwise, guys, I will see you in the next videos. Bye.